Hi guys.
Hello.
We get asked all the time, why do you eat the same things all the time? How do you eat the same foods every day? That's so boring. Those foods look so boring and gross. How do you do it? Well, first of all, we eat them because they are our favorite foods for fat loss. And that's what this video is about. We're gonna show you our top favorite foods for fat loss. And why do we eat the same foods every day? Because they work. Why are they our favorite? Because they work and they're versatile. They may look boring to you guys, but if you get creative and get a little more confident, you can make them into anything. We have changed and made like hundreds of different recipes from these foods that we're gonna show you that most people would look at as boring.
Life is all about choices and the way you think. Back when we were stuck, we were there. We know how you guys are thinking. If you need, you need to lose a lot of weight, we were stuck there too. Like, I don't want to eat boring spinach and egg whites. Well, we're gonna show you today and give you some ideas so to show you it doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah, I literally had this face the whole time that I was eating like egg whites and plain fat-free Greek yogurt until we got epiphanies and we were like, hey, we can like add stuff to this that won't add calories like seasoning and sugar-free or fat-free things, and we'll make it taste better and spice it up and make you feel like you're eating something new. And then that face went away. Losing weight, it's not just a physical thing. It's here and it's here. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up. So I want to start with lean protein, and these are the staples in our diet. Like, we literally love eating these things because they are so versatile. So the first thing is egg whites. We eat egg whites every single day. The next one is plain fat-free Greek yogurt. We buy the plain fat-free so that we can flavor it ourselves and control the amount of sugar, carbs, fat content that goes into it. We also eat cottage cheese every day. This is the 1%. And we eat this at night because it is the best for helping keep your muscle while you're sleeping.
Now, we may look crazy and we may act crazy sometimes, friends.
But not as crazy as them.
Not as crazy as that. But there is a method to our madness. Everything we're gonna show you today, there is a very specific or multiple specific reasons why we choose that. For instance, cottage cheese is the best natural source of casein protein, and that goes into what Nicole was saying about keeping your muscles as you sleep instead of losing your muscles while you sleep. Casein protein is a slow digesting protein.
The reason why we choose Greek yogurt is because it contains a lot of protein. We are trying to build muscle. Having muscle keeps you leaner. The more muscle you have, the less fat you have.
No, that's all technical, logical information. Let's tell them how we make them fun.
Okay, but can I show them the other stuff too first?
No! Sure.
Tuna. Cheapest and leanest protein that you will find. This is like, 1 can is like 30 grams of protein and like 2 grams, like 1 gram of fat. So, and super versatile. You can put anything in tuna. Deli slices. You can put these with anything. You can wrap it around pickles. We wrap it around cucumbers. Sometimes we chop this up, put it in with like tomatoes and vinegar, and make like a salad, like a meat salad.
This is extra lean, seasoned, oven roasted chicken breast. Now, if you're an 80s kid like me and Nicole, you're thinking that all lunch meat's the same. Well, guess what? It's changed. You can get grass-fed, organic, gluten-free,
nitrate-free.
Lunch meat is not lunch meat anymore if you're thinking about the old days where it was all processed.
No, you can get pretty decent deli
You can choose
slices.
any level of process that you'd like, that you're comfortable with.
The other thing, extra lean ground chicken or turkey. This is the chicken. This stuff, you guys, is so lean. We've made it into meatloaf. We've made it into meatballs. We've made it into taco salad.
There's another idea right on the package, lasagna.
Look at that, lasagna. You can make, like, if you're not into carbs, you can make it into like zucchini lasagna. You can cook this, put this in your egg whites. You can literally do anything with
You can
this.
get fat-free cheese and tomato sauce.
And make it into a burger
which people forget. Tomato sauce, pasta sauce, is a vegetable. It's a serving of vegetables.
Yep. You can also make this into a burger. You can make it into meatballs. You can make it into whatever you want. So there's that. Egg whites. Most of you are like, ew, that's gross. You can make thousands of different omelets with that. You can make Greek omelets. I used to take a fat-free cheese slice, some egg whites, and put it on a English muffin, on a whole wheat English muffin, and make my own like egg McMuffin. You can scramble them with ketchup like Kyle does.
Yeah, I do the Canadian breakfast, which is ketchup and eggs. But I get the low sugar ketchup and put it on there with some salt and pepper, and it's great.
You could scramble up some turkey and some veggies and some fat-free cheese with your egg whites and make like a whole big protein omelet.
We've done days where we do savory egg whites, Mrs. Dash. There's like, you know, tons of flavors of the no salt seasonings like Mrs. Dash.
Not only that, I've used this as the base for, well, Kyle uses it in protein shakes. You can use it for smoothies. I know you guys are going, ew, disgusting, you drink egg whites. You really, when you add protein to it or add flavor or spinach or frozen berries, you can't taste it.
No, you can't.
You just got to get out of your head that it's egg whites.
Also, I've done, if you're a hot sauce fan, Frank's Red Hot has like very little, I'm not sure if it's zero sugar, but very little.
Just a little bit of sodium.
You can do spicy southwestern eggs in the morning.
You can do so many things. The other thing that we've done with this is made it into protein pancake recipes, waffle recipes.
Literally just with egg whites, some fruit, or, you know,
protein muffins,
protein powder with that in the protein pancake recipes with the egg whites.
With egg whites, with oats. Like, you can put egg whites, you can create a ton of things.
And we do have a ton of full days of eating and recipe videos on the channel, so look
that
those
you can
up.
check out. Greek yogurt. You can make it into a parfait. I have put it in with berries into a protein pancake or a protein waffle. I've made mousse out of it. I've made chocolate ice cream out of it, frozen yogurt. You can do so many things with this.
You have to start thinking out of the box and don't set yourself up for failure. We're human too. We know what the human mind does. If it's very resistant to something, like starting a new lifestyle or diet, what it will do is eat plain gross stuff, knowing that in the back of your head, it's going to fail like 2 hours later. Don't do that to yourself.
We did it. And we were like, did that face again? And then we would fail. But when we started saying, hey, all of the protein powders out there right now, throw a teaspoon in your yogurt, your plain fat-free Greek yogurt. You've just added more protein, not a whole lot of calories or carbs or sugar, and you've just flavored your yogurt to make it really yummy. There are so many sugar-free, carb-free syrups out there now.
We live in a great time, like with Walden Farms and all the flavor drops out there.
And if you don't want any of that stuff, plain old vanilla extract, cocoa powder,
stevia,
that's like unsweetened cocoa powder. There's like the 0-calorie sweeteners. You can thaw frozen fruit into it and it'll naturally flavor your yogurt. You can puree it up with frozen fruit and make it like a sorbet. There are hundreds of things you can do.
I used to do chocolate peanut butter yogurt.
Yes, me too.
A tablespoon of natural peanut butter, some cocoa powder, and some stevia. Boom.
And all the things you do with this, you can also do with the cottage cheese.
Yeah.
If you are looking at this going, that's disgusting, how do you eat it? It's so chunky. When we couldn't handle the texture, we blended it with almond milk, cocoa powder, unsweetened cocoa powder, and some stevia, and we made sort of like a mousse, like a chocolate mousse, and froze it.
Totally changed the texture, totally changed the flavor.
You wanted to eat it. people were like, what are you eating? Are you eating ice cream? Like, they were jealous of what I was eating. And when I told them it was cottage cheese, they made this face, like my egg face. But it's really good. Tuna. You can put anything in it. Mustard, relish, pickles, cucumbers, green onion, normal onion. What else did I miss? Mayo, light mayo. We put light mayo in it all the time. You can literally put it in a salad, mix it with salad, like fat-free salad dressing.
You can put salsa in your tuna.
You can make, yes, you can put salsa. You can make these into tuna patties using oats and egg whites. You can literally make this super tasty.
If you got an excuse, you better not bring it to us because
we could make it into a recipe.
We'll bust your excuses.
Yeah. Next one, spinach. This stuff is amazing. You can blend it into a smoothie or a protein shake. You can chop it up into meatballs, meatloaf. You can put it in soups. You can put it in your egg whites in the morning. We eat it as a salad with our, ground turkey, and we put rice in it. We've made little meatballs and put spinach and put it all in a little like soup broth.
If you have that's the great thing. If you have a protein smoothie, you can hide the spinach. You can do fruit, protein powder, and
for your kids.
Yeah, you won't taste it in there.
They won't eat their greens. Yeah, blend it up with some fruit. They'll never notice. Next, berries. When you're losing weight, especially if you're like Kyle and I and you're an easy gainer, which means you gain weight very easily, you want to not eat a whole lot of fruit. All fruit is good every once in a while, but you want to stick to the fruit that has lower sugar, more fiber, and less carbs. Berries are the fruit to do that.
Specifically, these berries are the best.
So like, this is missing strawberries. Strawberries are good as well. But this one has blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. We stick with these.
This is important to look for on your labels too. No sugar added, just the berries. That's it.
And just because it says no sugar added doesn't mean it doesn't contain natural sugar. It just means it doesn't have any extra sugar. You can do everything with this. You can make fruit waffles, pancakes, muffins. You can blend it in with your cottage cheese or your yogurt. We mix it in pretty much with our yogurt every day. It tastes so good. I thaw these into my yogurt so that it naturally flavors it. You can mix them with peanut butter. You can put them in a parfait. You can throw them in your protein shake if I didn't say that already.
Be a mad scientist. That's what we did. We experimented, trial and error. If you don't like something, don't just stop there and say, I don't like this. Add something to it. Like, take all these ideas, throw something in there, try it. Trust us, it totally changes the flavor and taste of every food we're going through, just to add a few different things.
If you're tired of eating plain egg whites, throw some onion and tomato in there. Just add some different vegetables, garlic or onion, or if you don't want to add those because they might add more carbs or something, if you're a tracker of macros or something, onion powder, garlic powder. You utilize all the spices and all the extracts that don't contain any extra calories or sugar or anything. Use extra vegetables. Veggies can add so much flavor and spice to your life too. Change it up. Just simply make a different change.
We love you guys, and there's two types of love. The tough love is you need these foods.
Yes. If you want to lose weight,
the sweet love is you can make them 1,000 different ways.
Exactly. And that's why we're sharing this with you right now. The last thing is, and some of you are going to go, ew, carbs. I don't eat carbs. Well, we lost 130 pounds each eating carbs. But you need to eat the correct carbs. Whole grains are the one to focus on when you're wanting to lose weight. These are our favorite whole grain foods. They help us stay full. They help us lean out or build muscle. And whatever we're doing at the moment, you can do whatever you want with these too. Minute rice. There's a reason why you see us with baby spinach, because this is already cleaned. You don't have to prep it.
Frozen berries.
Cost efficient because these won't go bad. like fruit will.
Fast to prep.
These will stay in your freezer for a few months. Fast to prep, you don't have to clean them, wash them, they're already done. You just measure them out and go. Minute rice. The reason why we buy the whole grain brown minute rice is because ready in 10 minutes, bud.
And a whole big bowl of it for both me and Nicole to split up for our meal prep during the week.
So you can put this in soup. You can mix it like we do in spinach with some meat. You can make it into a stir fry. You can make the rice into the tuna and make a tuna patty like that. There are so many ways to use the rice.
And if you're carb sensitive and you're an easy gainer like we were talking about before, you want the most bang for your buck because you can't eat a lot of carbs.
Lots of fiber.
You want the slower digesting ones.
Lots of fiber, slower digesting, low glycemic for those who have PCOS or diabetes. The lower glycemic foods are very good for helping you lose weight, and mostly because they contain a lot of fiber and they're slower digesting. Whole grain bread. Yes, we ate bread our whole journey. I eat bread every training day. Love this. I eat half my tuna plain and then I save some and put it on a slice of bread for a tuna sandwich, and it's like heaven. And I relive heaven every day at lunch because it goes on a piece of bread. I have put my egg whites on a slice of toast. I have put burger on this whole grain bread. What else have I done? I've made like fat-free grilled cheese on a slice of bread before. You can do whatever you want with bread. I make French toast with the bread. You can spray this with spray butter or butter flavored Pam. Sprinkle some garlic powder on it and a fat-free cheese slice. You can make garlic bread. You can make croutons with this for your salad.
And guys, we know that drive and the urge and the temptation when you start dieting, you want results very quickly. You're very tempted, and this world pushes on you to take away carbohydrates. We would, in our humble opinions, we would advise you to not do that. And
this is coming from two people who have lost 130 pounds each. That's a whole human each that we have lost.
Kept it off for 6 years.
Kept it off. This is our 6th year in our fitness journey. We lost our weight, slower, but this is how we've kept it off. We ate carbs the whole time. This is also coming from people who didn't get a trainer, didn't get a dietitian, a nutritionist. We had no help whatsoever. We did it all on our own with portion control, eating a balance of foods, but focusing on these foods here because they work, because they're versatile, because they contain more protein and more fiber, which is what you need when you're losing weight, especially if you gain weight easily like us.
And you do not want to be, like, we failed so many times by taking away food groups.
We don't want you to fail.
We don't want you stuck there for years and years and years like we were.
Take it from us. You can lose a ton of weight and still eat carbs. Listen to all the things I just told you that I do with one slice of bread. And I only eat one. You don't need to eat two. I eat one a day. Half a cup of rice. Oats. Oh my goodness, you can do so much with oats. You can make baked oatmeal. You can make oatmeal 1,000 different ways. You can put fruit in it. You can put peanut butter in it. You can use all of the sweeteners and extracts, the low-calorie sweeteners, extracts that you want. You can use the no-sugar syrups to flavor your oats. I've made them into protein waffles, protein pancakes, protein muffins. You can put them in with tuna and make tuna patties.
And you're asking, again, why quick oats? There's a good reason, because I'm lazy. No, but we're busy. So sometimes the best thing about quick oats versus the ones you have to cook, you can eat these just how they are, right out of the bag. I throw them in with my yogurt and berries. So a half a cup whipped in there, I'm eating in, I grab my frozen berries, my half a cup each of yogurt, frozen berries, oats. I throw some cinnamon, some stevia in there, a couple flavor drops. I'm off to the races. I'm done prepping breakfast literally in a minute and a half.
Also, You can toast these. You can make them into granola. I've made them into granola bars, protein bars. Like, there are thousands of things I'm probably not even thinking of that we have made with all these foods that I'm forgetting. We also, you know, put a lot of these foods in our ebook that we have and show you all of the different recipes with the thousands of different ways that we can make these foods tasty and include them in our diet and lose weight and still eat carbs and still eat good food and delicioso stuff like grilled cheese.
And the most important thing is enjoy the process and enjoy the journey instead of dreading the Monday morning starting diet.
And that's why, like, these are our favorite foods to eat during the week. And it's also about thinking about it different. Sometimes I choose to eat my egg whites plain so that later in the day I can spice something else up. When I go to eat my egg whites, sometimes I get the face again. But then I remind myself, these egg whites are fueling your day. These egg whites helped you become a size 8 from a size 24. These egg whites have helped you lose literally a whole person. And then the next bite that I take of egg whites, I am the most grateful human being on the planet.
Yep.
So it's about thinking about what these foods are doing for you. They're helping you feel better about yourself. They're helping you fit into better clothing, smaller clothing. They're helping you feel good. They're helping you be able to not be out of breath anymore, be in shape, maybe reverse diabetes like Kyle did, or get rid of sleep apnea like I did. So just think of all of the reasons why these foods are helping you too. And that will help you be grateful for eating these instead of like grossed out.
Yeah, and instead of looking at your diet as a negative thing, like Nicole said, this is gas. This is fuel for your new life. If you're eating these kinds of clean foods, you're literally putting premium gas in your machine.
Yeah.
That shows how self-confident you are and that you believe in yourself, and you won't accept the crappy gas. You're putting in premium gas because you know where you're taking your body and you know where you want to go, and that's to the top.
Yes, exactly. And think about what Kyle just said, and about this is going to help you fill up your gas tank with premium gas to play with your kids, to walk your dog, to enjoy life with your spouse, to go on a date, to whatever it is you want to do, run a marathon, whatever it is that you want to do, it's going to help you do it better.
Yeah, you're going to be able to slay the day at your job, in your business. You're going to have, like Nicole said, a better relationship with your spouse, with your children, with your friends. You have more energy than anybody around you because you're fueling properly.
Even in mundane tasks like tying your shoes or sweeping the floor, you're going to enjoy those tasks so much more because these foods make you feel good. So, these are our favorite foods. Those are our favorite things to do with it. Hope you take some ideas and try it out. Let us know, the friends, if, you know, you've made something that we haven't with these foods.
We love hearing about your concoctions where you've taken some of our ideas and then made your own, put your own spin on it.
Yeah, we get people sending us pictures of that stuff too, of what they've done or of something that they've tried, or they've just commented. Let us know. Let us know if you've tried some of this stuff, or if you're going to, if we've inspired you to think differently about how you're eating. Put it all down below. Even though we can't always get to it because you guys are amazing and you comment so much we can't keep up with it, we read it all. Even if we can't respond, we're reading it. So we love reading it all. Thanks, friends.
Oh my God.
So thanks for watching, okay? And don't forget to like and subscribe, okay?
Okay.
What?
Or what?
Look at these splinky hairs of doom.
Are you gonna be all right?
Maybe. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching.